Spider-Man, the Orthodontist. Parallel Universe number 20,013. Time sequence, year 2050. Darren Elroy is truly an amazing philanthropist. To the outside world, he's known for his stunning looks and vast wealth, as well as his love for helping the unfortunate. Unknown to most, though, is his secret identity as the masked figure commonly called Spider-Man. Of course, he didn't mean to become a copycat of the comic book character, but it only seemed natural that he donned the red and blue suit, given his unmistakable Spidey powers. It all started on a dark night, 30 or so years ago, when he was just a kid, walking to the car with his parents. The happy family had just seen the midnight showing of The Incredible Spider-Man 5, and Mr. Elroy cracked a joke. Mrs. Elroy burst out in laughter, and their small son giggled while swinging their hands back and forth between them. There was not a single worry in their minds as they joyfully navigated through the maze of parked vehicles. It was at that moment that Mr. Elroy had reached the car and was unlocking his door that the night turned sour. Suddenly, and with no warning, a masked figure rushed up to them, demanding the father give up his car. Seeing that the person was carrying a gun, he tried to calm the situation. In the end, the assailant got away with the car, leaving two dead adults and a crying child behind him. 2 months later, the murderer was caught and put on trial, where he pleaded guilty, claiming that he needed the money and he hadn't meant to kill the Elroy couple. Little Darren grew up, forgave the man who was still facing 20 years in jail, went to school, and became an idol of the community. He was quoted saying, "I will do everything in my power to help those who are less fortunate than I." For a while, he was part of a research program to combat the effects of radioactivity in war-stricken countries. It was no coincidence that he got bitten by a radioactive spider, which prompted him to take sick leave for a year. As soon as Darren Elroy came back out of hiding, he started traveling with service groups to build schools and hospitals for the poor communities. He made friends with young children and their families in India, Africa, and even South America. Every new place he visited was blessed by his team's work efforts to create better sanitary environments. But what made the visits truly amazing were the miraculous changes that occurred. By night, Darren Elroy was no longer the handsome, sought-after orphan with a seemingly infinite amount of money. When the sun went down, Darren donned the red-webbed mask and became a superhero in his own way. As a poor child fell asleep on his or her dirty mat, Spider-Man would leap into action, using webbing powers so clean and precise that the child never felt a thing. In the morning, that child would wake to find some soreness in their mouth. Curious fingers would stray to their teeth, and surprise would pop into their eyes. They would run to the nearest reflective surface and cry out in joy, as they smiled for real for the first time. Family members would probably run to see what the noise was all about, and then fall to their knees and thank the amazing Spider-Man, who never showed himself, but always knew how to make another child smile. With renewed confidence, the young child would stride out into the world to create his own life and pass on the story of the man who changed his life. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. They're also things.